Okay, Claire, congratulations with double world title. Let's start with the obvious, but how do you feel?
Oh, I feel absolutely over the moon. That was just an amazing day. Everything's just come together. It's just been brilliant.
Maybe for the squirt it was expected, I'm not sure. Let's talk about that later. But the K1, it's the first time on the podium here and in this playing field. How did you do that? Or how, yeah.
I don't know really, it's still not fully sunk in that it's actually happened. It's just amazing. In 2007 I just missed the cuts for the semi-finals when I was competing in K1, so I was super motivated to come out here and just kind of better that score, and then today it just all worked all the way through the competition. I've just been able to put into the competition what I've been training, and it's just been working time after time, and yeah, I just can't believe it today. It's really come together and I'm so happy.
Yeah. Hey, so when you arrived here in Plattling, did you expect to get into the semi-finals or in the finals?
No, not at all. Like, the field of competitors this year is so high, like the standard's so high and everybody's so close. There was 10 or 12 girls that could have easily made it into the finals, so it definitely wasn't guaranteed for the K1, and I was just fighting just to do my best each time I got on the water and just try and really see if I could achieve what I'd been training to achieve, and hoping that would be enough to take me through to each round.
Wow. Hey, and yeah, in the squirt you were the defending world champion. Did you expect to become the world champion again?
I hope to. I really hope to. But the funny thing with squirt is that we rarely compete together. We only really, because we're from all different places like Japan, America, the top girls, Norway, Canada. We only see each other at these major world championships events. So you never know what the standard difference is going to be from year to year. So like, I was really hoping that I'd be able to defend my title, because at home I'm training against the guys all the time. So, but coming here, you never know what's going to happen. So it definitely wasn't guaranteed. But I was really happy with how my training had gone, and like super stoked. I think I went from the heats into the finals with 1,000 points clear. So it was kind of looking pretty good. But still, again, there's so much relying on the mystery move, and it can always go one way or the other. So yeah, I was just really excited.
What is more difficult or more easy, to win a squirt world title or a K1?
Oh, neither's easy at all. But I think I'm most happy with the K1 just because it's the first time I've made it into the finals, and also to win the gold in that for the first year. Like, this is the second time for squirt boating. That doesn't take away from it at all, but this is just an extra bonus of the freestyle, and I'm just so happy with that.
Yeah. Do you think that would mean more pressure in 2 years in the United States? You know, defending 2 titles?
Yeah, probably, but it's 2 years more training, so I'm excited to have that pressure. I'm just like over the moon to be pre-selected for another World Championships, and I just can't wait to go out there and battle again with the top paddlers in the world, and hopefully we'll be pulling out even bigger tricks and beginning to get the combination and link moves, and I'm just dead excited for it. So yeah, there'll be pressure, but good pressure, like exciting pressure.
Can you talk me through your run in the K1? How does it go? How does it feel, etc.?
Okay, for the K1, I had a base move. Like, I really knew that in order to get anywhere at all, I needed to be hitting both helixes, or helixes as they're now called, and also the huge air loop. Like, without getting those nailed, I wasn't even going to stand a chance in any of the rounds at all. So it was almost every time I went out there, I had to make sure I had those, and they're high-scoring moves. Like 2 or 3 years ago, we wouldn't have even been doing any of them alone. So we had to have them nailed before even beginning to hit any of the harder moves. And then it was a case of trying to get the McNasties. Well, McNasty one side, McNasty the other side, get some points from the split wheels, and just kind of bring together as much as possible in the time. And it was pretty scary, because like a few years ago we weren't even trying McNasties, and now they're a key part of the run, and like you almost had to get a McNasty at some stage during each of the rounds to progress. So it was pretty daunting, but pretty exciting, because the pressure was on. All the girls were going for a whole variety of moves that are new to us as female paddlers. Like, the standards just jumped through the roof, and we're hitting phonics, we're hitting tricky woos, we're hitting lunar orbits. Like, it's just crazy that the standard's gone so high, and I was just so excited to be part of that and to be able to pull it out in the runs, and especially in the finals. Yeah,
wow, fantastic. What strikes me is I've been following the World Cups for sprint. David Florence just got first in Tatse. Great Britain seems such a powerhouse in terms of sport, and in specific the pedal sports. Would you explain me maybe a little bit of your secret? How are you doing this? And yeah.
I think we're just, I don't know, we just seem to be strong, we seem to excel at it. We have a lot of support from a lot of people back home. In freestyle it's all voluntary, we get a lot of people that are backing us up, helping us train, helping us be prepared for these competitions. In some of the other events that's kind of supported through the Olympic programme, but we just seem to have a really good structure for paddle sports that allows us as athletes to kind of train to be the best that we can and come out here all prepared and in a good physical and also mental position to fight against the rest of the world and really put our skills into practice. So I think that maybe is key. Also because we have a lot of training grounds back home that really are suited to good competition, and we're constantly having to adapt to different waves, to different features, and we're always travelling around the world. So I think that helps us when we go abroad to compete, because we can quickly adapt to whatever the feature throws at us and really just kind of perform regardless of the venue.
Yeah. Hey, one last question. Unfortunately, freestyle is not yet an Olympic discipline. Next year we've got London 2012. But what are the next years going to bring for you? What are you going to do?
I'm going to keep training. I've got my eyes on the rest of the score sheet pretty much for freestyle to try and get that sorted and just keep battling against the boys, closing this gap that's been there for quite a few years. That's one of my challenges, obviously against the girls as well, but it's nice that we're, as ladies in freestyle, we're beginning to close that gap with the lads, which is quite exciting. And then beyond that, head out to America in 2 years' time to the next World Championships. That's our big goal at the moment. Hopefully in the future we'll become Olympic, and I look forward to that. But in the meantime, these are our competitions, these are our big challenges, and yeah, I really enjoy being part of it all.
Yeah, great. Well, I wish you good luck next year in the World Cups, 2013 the World Championship, and well, congratulations with your double world title.
Thank you so much.